Okay, so the first thing I do is go into my library and I get a file. Here we go. So then I would, once see the boxes around the entire file, so I can move it, and when I move it, the entire thing goes with it. So if I were going to resize, I would do so, and if I don't know exactly what size the pages are, because see the overall size is listed here, 10.65, blah 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 blah, which doesn't tell me the actual size of like this page, but I can just drag it and put the red lines over the grid lines, and I can sort of count and see the approximate size of each page. Okay, so let's just pretend that's how big I want it. So then I'm going to ungroup by going down here and just click it once, and then click on the outside so that the bounding box goes away. And now each part can be pulled apart. Now see, if I had taken this file right here that I have, and if I want to ungroup it further, I can put a box around it. I can ungroup again, and now what you'll see is happening, click, is it makes the perforation marks be separate, which is not usually something you'd want to do. So that's why we don't ungroup more than once. So now to fix that, I'm just gonna click around it again and regroup, and it's back to being back together. So then I'm going to take off all the parts that I'm not ready to cut and make sure. And now see these, I don't know if they're supposed to go together or not. Well, I guess if they're separate, they're separate. Okay, put them over there, put them over there, and then I drag this puppy onto my page. And now let's say I want to make multiples of the same thing. You click it to highlight it, and you hit these two little cubes down here. If you hit it once, or however many times you want, it'll duplicate it. And then I'm just going to delete that because I don't want it. And let's say that I need these two in the same pattern. So I can highlight all of it, put the box around it, duplicate both. Of course, I won't have enough room on the page, but that just duplicated both pieces. And you can just highlight and hit backspace on your keyboard and it deletes things. Let's see. Let's do something simple. I'm just going to get rid of all that. Okay, so let's say you want something like a circle. So you click on the ellipse. If you hold down the Shift key, click and drag, it makes a perfect circle. And now let me go ahead. Whoops, I don't need that. What am I doing? Go back to the pointer. Delete. Let's show you how you make a perforation. So I highlight it, and if you go up to this little scissors, this opens the cut style box. So now, right now it's on the standard cut, and if I hit perforated edge, it turns it into a perforation instead, which is pretty cool. And then the other two are more if you have something a bit more complicated, but let's just leave it at that. Okay, I'll address more questions if you've got them.